Logic, also known as Logikcull, we started the company in 2004 out of my dining room in Washington, D.C. Most people today know us as Logikcull, and we'll explain that in a bit. But we started the company as Logic Systems, Inc., which is a mouthful, so we go by Logic today and tomorrow Logikcull. But we started the company almost 10 years ago, and it was just Shin and I. We bootstrapped it, and we wanted to build a company that was a lot more efficiently run than traditional legal services. So in the past, the way that discovery was run, it was a very paper-based process. So law firms would, and some still do this today, would print out enormous amounts of paper. Whether it was on a hard drive or a CD or a DVD, it didn't matter. They'd print it out, and they would review that paper. And that was common for discovery. And that's actually where Shin and I got the idea for Logic. And even before that, we both went to Virginia Tech. Shin has a software engineering degree, and I have a degree in management science, which has a lot of engineering components to it as well. And we met each other at Virginia Tech. We worked at a company there, and then when we graduated, which was in the .com bust, 2001, being technical people, we were left without many prospects. And we both randomly fell into this little business that was printing paper for law firms. Just as, it wasn't like a career or anything. It was, okay, well, we need a job, and let's do this. I went there first, and then Shin came later. And that's where we got the idea for Logic. We saw this very inefficient, very costly process of printing. I mean, we're talking massive amounts of paper. Like, imagine a semi-truck and loading that truck full of paper and then dropping it off to one of these law firms in Washington, D.C. That's what we were doing. For software guys, that doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? So we left. We did that for almost 2 years, and we left to form Logic. And the idea was really simple. It was let's just not do paper, and let's keep it electronic. And when you do that, you can do some interesting things. You can make it searchable. You can make it accessible, for our customers at the time, which were mostly lawyers, to access the documents. They didn't have to lug around binders and boxes of documents. And that's where we got the idea, and for Logikcull, and we grew that, and that grew very quickly, from 2004 to 2008. Yep. We grew about 1,200%, and got on the Inc. 200, and one of the fastest growing companies in the country. And we were very lean and mean, a small team. I think at the time, in 2008, I think we had about seven of us. Yeah. And we were able to do that because we wrote our own software to handle all this data. And that provided a lot of flexibility for us. So kept our costs down, we could kind of control our own destiny, so to speak.